Good evening, guys. This is John with Amen Acres Homestead. And I thought I'd bring you outside and I thought we could have a conversation over what homesteading means. There are several definitions, or what I would call layers. First question most people ask, especially to me, guys and people who are my age. Here I am, 56 years old. Why would I be worrying about doing homesteading instead of worrying about getting to a retirement village or someplace like that? First, for me, is because I want a little more freedom. I want to be able to take care of myself. I don't want to be relying on somebody else. There's certain things that come along, like bad health, which thankfully God has kept me from being there, and I want to stay as best I can to the good health. But I want to be able to have a little bit of space, have me a small garden, and be able to grow my own food, my own vegetables, eat eventually, be able just to take care of myself. Two, on that way the society is going now, where prices is getting so high, you really can't even afford to go to buy your food. So you got to be able to take care of yourself a little bit. I've got a cousin, which I will be doing a video on it here very long ago. I kind of went and seen him, and he lives in a small town out of town. Man, I was down there, it's been 3 weeks ago now. His garden, he's got a really good setup on his garden, and that way he can take care of him and his family. That's what you're supposed to do. And then you're on top of that, homesteading is not a single thing. I believe that homesteading is kind of a small community, family. You can't do everything yourself. Case in point where I'm at right now. I have a small place. I don't have the room to have really that big of a garden. I have the lip tubs. I like the lip tubs. They do really good, but I don't have enough space to put very much stuff out, so I have to choose what I do. I chose tomatoes and peppers. Last year I did tomato. I love tomatoes so much that they're going to be tomatoes no matter what. Last year I had a zucchini plant too. I just didn't have the room for it this year. But there's also farmer markets around here, which if you go back and watch, I've got a video on the Ava's farmers market. You can go to those small little farmers markets like that and you can pick up a lot of good stuff. There's people in there that are selling vegetables. There's even people selling live and processed meat. It's good, clean meat. It's not something you have to worry about. Did it come from some other country? Has it been shot with radiation and stuff? If you're wanting to get clean and good food, do the small market thing. There's a couple that is from that one farmer's market where I got some lamb I bought and made hamburgers out of their lamb meat. I haven't been to it yet, but they are starting a small little storefront selling their meat. One of these days I plan on going down there and taking a trip and going and seeing it. There's another way up there. Yes, the meat is a little higher than what you can go to Walmart, but it's about 100 times better. Stuff at Walmart, you never know what you're getting. I haven't bought meat from Walmart, oh my gosh, probably 3 or 4 years. I just don't. I've seen some stories and stuff and I just don't trust it. So me, I want to do this so that I can take care of myself, take care of the close family and friends around me that I can, and just have a freedom and start being able to live cheaper. Being that I'm 56, I'm looking forward to some retirement. I'd love to be able to retire right now, but there's no way that I can financially do it right now. That's one of the reasons I'm doing YouTube. I want to bring stuff out, but I also am hoping to get towards those point where I monetize, and that can help me out. And then at that point in time, I may be able to build more out and help more people. Woodworking, I like doing a little woodworking stuff. It's a little hard where I'm at because of the room constraints, but I want to do some more of that stuff. I got some stuff right now that I've put out on Facebook, trying to get those extra little bit to move forward, make my life a little better. Then you have, I call that the individual homesteading, whether it's you and your spouse, maybe you and a child. Then you get the ones that jump up a little further. They are homesteading, but they're also using it as a business. Nothing wrong with that. Make it, be able to make a little money on the side. That way that you're not going to what a lot of people call the rat race and have to go to chase a job. I know a lot of people that really like to be like that. One day I hope to be there. That's my plan, to be able to be having to go to a 9-to-5 job all the time. And even if I can just get to where I maybe work part-time, that way I've got a little more time to spend around the house for my gardens. That's where you start having to be able to do a few more things. And there's a lot more to the homesteading, because you want to make sure you have food. There's ones that get into it with all the herbal medicines and stuff, which I have gotten to a point where I try not to take any kind of meds of any kind, as you would say. I borderline on high blood pressure, but I'm able to keep it in check with some herbal stuff. Need to learn a lot more of that, and I will be taking and doing some studying on that, and may bring a few things that maybe help you out. So homesteading, as they say, what would be your definition of homestead? It's a straight line, just one thing, or do you think it's kind of like I do with the layers? Because you'll have, like I said, I'm going with single people, married couples, young couples. It's a lot different than older couples. Because you're in my age group, you're thinking more along the lines of just being able to take it a little easier, do a few more things. You've already had your family. The thing that you're going to have now is hopefully grandkids. Spoil them, have fun with them. If you're a younger couple, you're thinking about having kids, so you've got another layer there to add on to. Do I homeschool my kids? A lot of homesteaders do homeschool their kids. Do I send them to to public schools? So that's the definition is really hard for me. The main thing I can say out of the homesteading life that would be a definition across all layers is being able to take care of yourself with minimal stuff, grow your stuff for yourself, know where your food's from, know where everything's coming from, so that you know that you're eating clean. That's a biggie for me, I think, is eating clean. Like I've talked about before, my experience as a younger kid, we lived on a small farm. Right up on top of the hill was my grandma and grandpa. Around the corner was my other grandma and grandpa, and my aunt and uncle, and my 2 cousins. And one of those cousins is the one that lives close to me that I was talking about. I go down and see. Has had the really nice garden. I was raised with a family, and raised around, and we all kind of pitched in to help each other out. So when it comes to knowing a few of that stuff, I had a head jump on some people that's never been out on land. See a lot of them talking about, let's get chickens and let's get some pigs and stuff like that, which is good. A lot of them I don't hear talk about is rabbits. Rabbits are small. I've tried to work it out here, but with being in the trailer park, they don't want that many animals running around. But we had rabbits when I was growing up. Simple, easy, didn't take a whole lot, and a lot of good food there. Some people won't eat rabbit because it's that cute little bunny. It's good stuff, and it's actually good for it. Matter of fact, whenever we were doing it, it was a big push in the 80s trying to get rabbit meat, because it's like the whole rabbit's like a chicken, and it doesn't have the fat in the meat like the chicken breast does. So it's a low calorie, low fat, bad fat I should say, and it's really good meat. So each stage you gotta make for yourself. Decide down, do your studying. Do I want to do this? Do I want to do a big garden? Do I want to do a garden outside? Do I want to do a greenhouse garden? I think nowadays I'll eventually have a greenhouse garden. I'm even thinking and looking into it right now of doing, I hope I say this right, the hydroponics style, as I can do it right against my fence here, and put a little pump and have water. It's all water. It's vertical. It takes up very little space. But I'm still learning on it to get my vegetables and stuff. So you just have to decide what you want to do. Try it. That's the thing that I think is lacking in this world anymore. Somebody thinks they want to try something, but then they go, oh, it's kind of hard, it's kind of this, kind of that. Give it a whirl, give it a try. I'm hoping that within I'm probably going to wait till after this hot spell we're going through, but I'm thinking about making my own little hydroponic and then see how it works. Speaking on that, wintertime, if you have a building that doesn't get down below 40 or 45 degrees, you can put that stuff inside there and put grow lights on it and grow all winter. My cousin did that. He's the one that I'm learning from. He's already tried and figured out a few things that work and don't work. But if you got the grow lights, you got the stuff, you can grow your own lettuce, small stuff like that, all year round. How good would it be to be able to go out in the middle of January and have your own salad that you had grown yourself? That's the stuff I'm looking for. Guys, I talked your ear off today, so I hope you guys are getting something out of these. I pray that you'll start sharing my videos with your friends and families, and just people that you might think might want to start some of this stuff. And I hope I can teach some more stuff and just grow with this channel, be able to do a few things. So I pray that you'll reach down, hit that like button, and hit that subscribe button and the bell icon. That way you know as our new videos come out. Right now I'm trying to stay, and I'm staying on the Saturday morning for sure. I just thank you guys for everything you're doing. Please subscribe, please share. Thank you guys. Have a good evening. Bye.